Rabi! Hi, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see, we're about to get involved with a mukbang. You know, we've got some pizza, some Chinese. I know it don't go together, but don't judge. This is what's happening. So I'm joined here with
Rabi
and
Nana.
I'm Rabi.
Anyway, okay, this is my sister, and this is my sister from another mister.
I'm Rabi.
The only one, Ohima Rabi, and this one is
Nana.
okay, that's the name she wants to go with. Let's just leave it as that. So you've got Ohima Rabi, you've got me, you've got
Nana.
Oh gosh.
Okay, that's fine. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're so hungry. I don't think you understand. I've been waiting to eat all day. So yeah, let's just get into
Don't
it.
forget to like, guys, subscribe, share to your mom, your dad, your uncle, your auntie, everybody.
Listen
share
to
everyone,
her.
okay guys?
Listen to her. Thank you. Okay, so which one first?
I'm gonna go with pizza.
Go ahead. Because I don't think it's somebody. They're asking me with rice or I don't know.
Give it to them.
Rice. So I don't understand.
Put it in that one.
I mean,
Just here. I'm not gonna run off the management.
It looks like I was chicken.
I'm not making chicken.
this is shredded. Remember beef man? Which one's the beef? Which one's the duck? Sorry guys, we'll get back to you in a minute. But I'm hungry. Let me plate my plate first. You picked that one.
Yeah, I know, but
So I don't eat noodles in it, so I'm just left with
You don't
rice.
eat noodles?
Ever since we watched the House of Film when we were younger, it was a horror film, and the guy was mixing the talia and it turned into blood.
Oh wow. Look at that guy now.
Yeah, I was young.
Is it like
That traumatizing. It was like a house of horror movie.
Okay.
really?
Yeah. And then he was
Do one day,
I'm my man.
I never forget. Never in my life will I ever forget. I'll never forget.
Oh wow. She like, oh wow.
But I want to try it again. Yeah, I want to try. There's the black bean sauce. I told him no veg.
No onion.
They didn't put onions.
No, not onion, but there's loads of veg in there.
No, so now I'm not healthy, but it's okay. I'll be healthy for you after that.
Thanks to what okay. Oh, yeah, but me so.
But sour meat.
If only you guys understood how.
You gave me like 4 pieces of meat.
If they understood how
You gave me like 4 pieces of meat.
I know, like for my non-house viewers, we're gonna try and speak as much as
much English.
in English, but you know sometimes the native tongue comes out. So and you guys gotta look at. Oh,
That's what I
what?
was gonna say.
That too. Chili oil. You can't have Chinese without chili oil. Like it just doesn't happen.
That looks so disgusting.
This is my plate. See, nice and cute. I don't eat too much.
It looks so disgusting.
I need to turn the lens around so I know when the camera stops recording to re-record.
Oh my god, you guys are making me look so greedy. Look at my plate, it's so big.
You are greedy.
Emily, can I at least please look a bit professional now?
Professional, is this a job?
This is how she bullies me all the time, guys.
I don't bully you. I don't bully you. I don't know what you mean by this is how I bully you all the time. I don't bully you.
I love her.
Do you have a choice? Can you do anything but love me?
I fully don't have a choice.
Nobody who's ever met me has had a choice. They
True.
love me. They only have that option.
That is Leah, like, come on.
That's just
How
me.
can you not love Leah?
Thank you.
I say this all the time. How can you not love her?
Like it's Leah.
It's Leah.
Did I miss something?
Did you miss what?
I don't understand what
You see how this girl is such a hater. She's so rude. I'm so hot. I'm about to get even hotter with this food.
This food is actually nice, you know. What restaurant is it?
China style or something, Asia style, and that's it. China something.
Oh, and the chili oil is hot. Oh, love it.
When I push you.
Let's go and put it again.
No, but Koshibo, sorry. I'm not greedy. I'm Koshibo.
No, the food is actually nice. I'm surprised. But now, Just Eat did us nicely. This food is actually nice. I don't think it can touch Tasties though. The duck fried rice. I think,
Yeah, no, definitely.
Tasties still the best for duck fried rice.
Have
for me.
that down pat.
Yeah, you can't beat them. If you live in South, West, South, East London, try out Tasties in Camberwell.
In Camberwell?
Yeah. It's by what's the name of that? King's Hospital?
That's
Down the
literally-
road from King's Hospital.
That's literally right next to my workplace.
Try it. It's so good.
And I've never
Best
had it.
Chinese yet.
I want to try it right when I go back to
It's a yellow shop.
And
never.
when I say it's good Chinese because I do a 40-minute drive just to go and get Chinese from that place. It's really good. Anyway, so today we are going to be talking about the advantages and disadvantages of long distance relationships. That's part one. All three of us have been in a long distance relationship. This one is still in one. So, you know, let's talk about it.
Eating my Chinese, minding my business.
I'm telling you, mind your own business, innit? Because you now come and say something and that's
Yeah, look,
and
personal.
then they'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Say what you want to say, be honest, innit? If they take it personally, if they, like they say, if the shoe fits, if it concerns you, you know, but if I've not mentioned names and you now take it upon yourself to think I'm talking about you, then it's about you.
No, but sometimes
It's about you.
No,
It's
but
about you.
sometimes, right? Depends on how many people you're in a relationship. Like, the person will know who you're talking about. People will know who you're talking about because.
Exactly.
But
But
it doesn't-
they haven't
but
really dated a lot of people back
Do you know
home.
what I mean? Everyone.
It's
like,
fine. So
like,
if they
with
know,
me-
so what?
With me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's obvious.
One.
It's obvious.
And
Like,
so,
do you know what I mean?
and so,
And it's
And
just
so
very,
is
like,
mine.
do you know what I mean? And it's one of those things where should I really be speaking on it? Like,
why can't you speak on it? I said
So
that
that's a bit personal.
no, because obviously you don't say everything that is too personal you don't want to share with YouTube. That's
everything is
fine.
personal. My whole life is personal.
You don't about your whole life is personal. Get out of here.
Guys,
Anyway, so you know, like
No one does my business, is it?
I've
My
been
life
in
is personal. No one
like
does my
both
business.
two of my, I say serious relationships were both, yeah, quite serious. Both of them were serious. Were long distance.
I do better in
Although-
long distance relationships. To be fair. I do better in long distance relationships because I'm the kind of person like I don't need you near me all the time. Like, I don't,
yeah, sometimes it does
do you
get
know what I mean?
annoying.
Like
Especially
when
when it's
someone
serious
see
as
that
well.
4 times a week, fast, it's like I don't have time for that. I have a life. Leave me alone. And
4 times a week. You know,
Honestly,
it's the
I want to see you 4 times a
And you
week.
get the obsessive ones as well that want to see you every
Like,
single day.
Like you'll call me in the
Ow.
morning, I want to see you after work. Bruh, no, I'm busy after work. Even if I'm going home to watch TV, I'm busy. I do not leave my house like
But
you
it's
know what I
not
Just
mean?
I can't lick you.
Like-
It's not
Nah.
realistic for the person to want to see you 4 times a week.
That's too much for me.
Like
When
you
it's
both
long
work,
distance.
and especially like if you don't live in the same area, it's going to be harder. Depending on the distance between you guys, it's going to be harder. So how can they see you 4 times a week?
Some people do that. Some people think that's normal. For me, it's not normal. You see me 4 times a week, I don't have time for that. Honestly, I really don't. I've always said I want separate bedrooms with me and my husband because I think it's really important. Everyone needs to have their own space. Like, I'm not about like
I wouldn't say separate bedroom, but I want a separate area because
my area. When I'm there,
I've been sleeping alone for this many years. When I get married, I don't want to sleep alone anymore. I want to cuddle up with my husband.
Really, you want people alone?
Yeah, I want to cuddle. What's the point of getting married then? I want to cuddle up with my husband.
Sorry, guys, I need to get water.
But anyway, as I was saying, I get having separate spaces, and I think that's very important in any relationship. There's only so much of one person you can take. Do you get what I mean? But I don't think I'd want a separate bedroom.
I hope you guys know my situation is a bit different because I'm married.
So yours and that, I don't know how you do it. Like I've always said, this is my motto. I can do long distance relationship, but I cannot do a long distance marriage.
Do you know the thing? Do you know how many questions I've got on this topic? Like every
I don't know how you
day
do
when
it.
I post something on Snap or like on Facebook and any of my socials. how do you do it? How is it? What keeps you guys going? How is the relationship still alive? How it's like I get so many questions.
No,
exactly, because you've been married since 2015.
5 years next week.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
5 years next week, and they've
COVID. When are you gonna go away?
Who knows?
I really miss my husband. Like I need to go see him, literally. But this stupid COVID is holding me back. Like go away.
I miss my husband.
No, I do. Like,
I don't know how you do it. Like I couldn't do it.
This is sweet.
Like
This is sweet.
I did not get married to live a life separately from the one I'm married to.
But sometimes you don't have a choice.
Sometimes you do, you know. Sometimes you do have a choice because, for example, you could have waited until you got here
to get married.
No, but then yeah, you're right. But how do you know we've tried? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't have a choice.
That's true.
Sometimes because bear in mind, I've been married for like 5 years now. Well, almost 5 years. Because 5 years next
No,
year.
it's 5 years. You can say 5 years now. You
Yeah.
can say 5 years.
5 years now, and
Why are you looking at you?
it's just so hard, like guys. But the only thing that keeps us going
How old are
is
you? How old are you?
communication.
How old are you?
What is she too busy, man?
She's eating and then the spirit whatever, so like she's fine. Like she's fine.
Because it's laughing. What do you expect?
No, she does every day.
Yeah,
Like
but-
someone will sit at home with eating and then she'll just be spilling it. Before you realize there's all mess everywhere. Like how old are you?
That's what
She's
I'm
actually lying. She's actually lying. That does not happen.
5. I just don't
I
understand.
feel.
I can't believe you said that.
Said what? Are you 5?
Yeah, like what do you mean? I'm not 5.
How old are you?
So,
This is actually
78.
I think that should we talk about advantages of
yeah. Let's do advantages before people say
good
that.
things
Hey,
first.
every day we're always talking about the negative stuff. I guess for me the advantages would be like
You get to know
I
the
don't see you
person
every
on
day.
No.
I mean,
I think that one big advantage of being in a long distance relationship is you actually actively have to learn how to communicate.
Yes.
If you don't know how to communicate with somebody, then like if you have poor communication skills, don't enter a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
And you gotta be patient. You gotta be independent.
Trust as well. You have to be able to trust your spouse. Like you have to, because you have to bear in mind. Because you have to bear in mind, if you guys are living in 2 separate countries, you're going to be hearing a lot of things about each other. There's going to be a lot of things coming from the boy side, a lot of things coming from your side, and it's not always going to be positive. The majority of the time it's going to be negative. So you're going to be able to trust your spouse. So if they say anything about them, you'll be like,
no, I know
it's not. I know my
person.
partner. Yeah, I know my partner that much. You know what I mean? It's not like
she's
that.
not like
But
that.
if you have trust issues, trust me, you won't last a
Listen.
week. Not even a week, a day.
Listen, trust issues, yeah.
Trust me.
Listen.
And communication as well.
But
Trust
my
the
thing, I
person,
think
like,
that's my problem.
And I feel like you have to know the
really-
person well before you enter on. Like
Just
you
the
have to make
relationship.
sure you know the person.
But the
Like,
thing is,
nah,
that
I know you.
how will you make sure you know the person? How can you ever know anybody? Because the thing is, that let's all be
because you
honest.
don't have to meet the person.
Yeah, like maybe you might meet the person, maybe you might not. But there's people that literally enter a long distance relationship, get married before they meet the person. Do you know
Let
what
me
I
tell you
mean?
my story. I was in a long distance relationship for like a year. I got married. I've never seen my husband before. It wasn't an arranged marriage, by the way. Before you it wasn't arranged, okay? I love my husband. He loved me, obviously.
But how did you guys meet?
That's
another story.
That's
We'll
long
do that
story,
one next
Sha.
time.
Yeah, we'll do that, please. Very, very long.
So
Very,
you guys
very
got
long.
married before you met.
No, they met a week before they got married.
Yes.
I know that.
Did I tell
Right?
you?
Day, yeah.
Yeah, we met a week before we got married. But obviously,
How
we
was
had
that
like,
first meeting?
Can you not tell her story?
Please.
We don't worry, we'll get to yours. I'm not going to tell the story.
I'm gonna get my shoes here.
I don't know she's in your shoes. She wants to know how it's going to be like.
Nah.
But finish your story.
Don't get on. Finish
yeah.
your story. Let me keep quiet. Finish your story.
So we met like a week before we got married. But obviously before that, we've been having like video calls, like literally 24 hours. I'll be in college, then I'll come out. Then I'll go to the toilet just to have video calls. Then I'll come back. Listen, literally,
Wow.
we literally was like talking every single day. Every chance I get to talk to him, I'll call him or he calls me. So I felt like I felt like I proper knew him before I met him. So it was like I was already comfortable. Like sometimes he'll call me and I look like a crazy person. Like I don't look crazy all the time, anyways.
So yeah. Where was
I
you?
got to Ghana
Got to Ghana.
on a Tuesday afternoon.
Tuesday afternoon. You remember it was a Tuesday afternoon? 5 years ago.
Yeah, I remember this day like it was yesterday. I remember I can tell you everything that happened on that day.
I can tell everyone we're here since the time. What happened that day? You were here on a Tuesday afternoon,
Tuesday afternoon. After Maghrib, he came to see me. Guys, it was like,
How was it?
the feeling was like you meeting your, like obviously we've been talking every day and everything, but the first time meeting him was like seeing your crash. It was like you looking, you know when you look so needy and then you bump into someone that you really like. It's like you want the ground to open.
Yeah.
It was so.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. It was so, like, I was shaking.
Awkward.
When he came to say hi to my mum when I was upstairs. And then, you know when you keep opening the door just to kind of sneak to see. And in my head, I opened up the door, I was like, is this really him? Like, I went back and I looked at myself in the mirror. And I came back and I was like, I said to my sister, I said, see, but how do I look? She was like, just go. You said you wanted to marry him. Go now, go and see your husband.
A week to your wedding, you're behaving like this.
Guys, I was shaking. I remember I came down. Obviously I had no makeup on, nothing. I done my hair, I think. No, my hair was very messy because I wanted to do my hair when I got to Ghana. So I put my headscarf up. You know that long hijab you know the long one you went to. So I came downstairs now, put my hair down.
Put your head down.
Yeah, put your head. My head is down like this and my dad was like, alright, Dad you sell that. And I said,
Oh, so he gave you guys privacy.
And I said, yeah, Baba, Dad I will relax and then you sell that. So he went to give us privacy. And
So
then
it was just the two of you?
There was just two of us.
And for my nonna house of speaking, what she just said was her dad told her he was going to go do wudu and then pray. So that gave them about 5-10 minutes.
Basically. I was standing up and he was like, "Back is a man, come you like sit down." And I was like, okay. And I sat down. You know when you do that, you look bare down. And he just keeps moving forward. I'm thinking, should I move? Should I stay? But I could see my mom, she opened up the door, you could see her sneakers and I was like, come here. I could see her as I was speaking.
But that's not a problem because you have to get married.
The tension was still there. So he just moved closer. And that's it. It's like he came out in trouble and go, keep about in trouble.
Hey, please,
So
I can't translate that one.
So what he said was, so this is you. This is all of you that's giving me trouble every day, not picking my calls and cussing me. This is you. And I said, what do you mean?
You're finally here.
Then he gave me confidence when he said that because I knew he was like,
He was playing. He was trying to put you in.
Break that
ice.
And you know what? Yeah, what's so funny? Yeah, me hearing the story or us hearing the story and knowing them now. How we know them, you would think that
every day, baby this, every day, baby that.
I remember one year, I went to Ghana and like I was single, and this girl made you want to be in a relationship.
It was just like, has he not got it? I'm confused. What is it, baby? I'm so like.
It's not that it was just like it was endearing, but it did get annoying because it wasn't just. Yeah, it was very sickening.
That's what it was. I always at the time, you know when you're on the baby, so I can do baby this, baby. So me saying we gotta call my own baby, like you know.
And me at that time I didn't have baby, so there was nobody for me to call.
You know,
they both had babies. And this one, let's not even get into your story because this one summer, it was like.
Let me finish that story. No, guys, you're definitely going to be seeing more of us on this channel because we've got a lot.
We've got stories
okay?
for days, literally. Like, I don't even think we're still on topic about what we're talking about, but it doesn't matter. We're just having a chat, innit?
And I was like, so, do I get a hug? And I said, yeah. And obviously, I hugged him. And then he didn't want to let go.
In front of your parents?
No, my dad was not there. It was just my
mom was
sneaking. Your mum sneaking.
He hugged me.
You were the mothers out there. They're all the same.
He doesn't want to let go. I was okay, you know. My dad's gonna come in a minute. So can you let go of me now?
Was you scared of your dad?
I'm telling you. But at that point when he hugged me, I felt so much better. I felt like
you felt
all the weight.
The chemistry was there. Yeah. Because my thing is that's one thing that I'm always been scared about committing to somebody when you've not met them is because like talking to somebody over the phone you can like their personality and everything, but when it is marriage, how do you know that you're gonna have that chemistry?
Exactly. It was a risk I took as well. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was a risk I took as well, and yeah, I just because at that point when we started talking, I started to like him, and then I was like, okay, from the type of person that and I done my little investigations, but asked other people around about him and everything.
Okay.
And from the response and from the outcome I got from people, I was like, okay, cool, this is definitely a life partner. This is someone I want to spend the rest of my life with. A lot of people were surprised actually when we got married, like within a year of us meeting. So yeah, then he dropped, no.
Oh, a year, but that year is not bad.
So on Thursday now, his friends came down, because at that point when I left Ghana, because like I said, I was young, I had friends, but I don't really have friends. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a bit like me.
So when I went back to get married, I didn't have any friends. So his friends was kind of like my friends. So his friends came down to take me to go do my hair. So after we got my hair done, and I told my mom that I'm going to spend the whole day because I need to do my hair, my nails, my henna design, all of that. That's going to take like the whole day. So that was on a Thursday. So we got my hair done on a Thursday after
the wedding.
Before the wedding.
The wedding was on a weekend, right?
Yeah, on a weekend.
And on a Thursday you went.
On a Thursday, yeah. So on a Thursday now, after I got my hair done, we finished like in the afternoon time. So I said to his friend, can you take me to the house? I want to go see where I'm going to live. But don't tell my husband. Knowing her, she went and texted him that we're coming. We went to the house now.
And he was there.
And the door was open. So I said to her, how come the door is open when it's not home? Oh, sorry, Naman Tanga and Nikki, they were at home. I said, did it? He was like, oh, him and his friends, you're going to trust me, you're going to like them, they're very cool. And then my husband is bait.
Very, very bait. Very
the whole
bait.
World.
The whole world must know this boy.
Okay.
This boy.
We're gonna get into that. So we got outside.
But anyway,
and I was hiding behind the door. And then she goes, no, sugar. And the more I keep walking on the corridor, the more I keep seeing shoes. And then I keep counting the shoes. And the more I count the shoes, the more my heart just keep doing doop. Drop it. And I finally went in, opened the door, and I looked in. I sneaked out. I put my head through, and I saw people. And I went back in, and he came back. He came out, he was like, no, Tundikin's on and go, you might as well come and say hi. So the moment I walked in, and there was a lot of them, I swear, I didn't, at that point I knew I was shy. But before then, I felt like I was
no, I think everybody gets that around guys.
Everybody gets that around guys,
no matter.
Especially your man's friends, like you're gonna be shy.
No, but even that, but do you ever like not see like when you're walking and then just see a group of guys standing on the road? Like I walk to the other side. I don't go in front of them.
Me, I'm brave. I would walk. I don't care.
But these are like your man's friends, these are your husband's friends.
No, I'm saying normally, general. Generally,
I'm just scared in general. Like,
generally, if I see a group of guys standing literally on the street and I don't know any of them, I'm crossing the road and going. I'm not walking in front of them. I do that generally, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had nerves in there.
But you know, like I think in that situation, I would get nervous. But in your situation, I wouldn't have gotten nervous. I think.
You've never met them the first time you're meeting them, and these are big grown men. And at that point, at that time, they said his friends. And
so these are the guys that we knew, the guys that are at your house when we come over. Yeah, it would have been fine.
Yeah, it would have been fine for me. Yeah, it would have been fine. It would have been fine. Because, like, although it was the first time I met them, but they're not that grown. They're like 50, 60 years old.
But they're like 30s or under their 30s or whatever. But it's just that I was nervous.
I think because obviously he was there as well. I think more you're nervous because of him rather than his friends.
Probably.
Yeah, because he wasn't.
The moment I walked there, I was like, hi, and I got so nervous, like, because you know my bedroom door is in it. So the moment they said hi, instead of say hi, I got shy. I at that point, instead of me to go this way to go out, I went shoot to the bedroom. And then when I saw the bed, and I came out and I put my hair back in, and they're
gonna be like, who's this crazy girl? What's wrong?
He came and was like, are you okay? Because I need to go sugar more. This is my bedroom. I said, I'm so sorry. I said, calm down.
Why are you saying sorry? It's not your bedroom.
When you came here, and this is where you're gonna come on. I said, yeah, but it's not Sunday. Please.
Wait, it's not Sunday.
He said, what is wrong?
What is wrong with you?
And he hugged me, calmed me down. And I said, now, he dropped me home. And obviously we had a party like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You had a wedding.
I missed the wedding. I went to Ghana that year, I think the week after. We went to the wedding. And then we had, you guys have missed the biggest wedding in Kumasi. The biggest wedding. The wedding was so hyped.
And yeah, I got married and now I've got 2 beautiful kids.
Beautiful indeed, and they both look like their daddy.
The key to be in a long-distance relationship and to keep the relationship alive is communication and trust. Honestly, I keep saying trust, but people don't understand. Yeah, obviously they're gonna say, yeah, I trust my partner. No, when I mean you have to trust, that trust has no
Trust that
boundaries when it
person.
comes to marriage. Forget about relationship, but when it comes to marriage, trust has no boundaries. Like, bear in mind, this is the person you're gonna do or die. Is that how they say it?
Yeah, do or die.
Better
For better or worse. So death do you part.
So death do
So you have
part.
to. So you have to be there for that
Have to
person.
make sure
regardless.
that
You
you
have
do
to
pass.
trust them. Like,
If they tell
fully.
you the sky is blue,
The
blue.
sky is blue.
Sky is blue. If
The
they
same
tell
way you say to them,
you
the
saw
sky
a
is
pig
blue.
fly, I believe.
Exactly. So whatever the case is, trust your partner. Literally trust them in communication. Communicate to them with every time, anytime you get any chance you get, communicate to your partner. And I think the thing that kept our relationship alive as well is the fact that, because you know, if you're in a long distance relationship, you don't see that person all the time. So the moment, the day, the chance you're gonna get to see that person is like new.
Yeah, it's like every time you see them, it's like you're going on
it's
holiday.
Exactly, it's like taking a long vacation, and then when you finally see them, it's like, I want to swallow you. Do you know what I mean?
It's not me.
I wanna swallow
I didn't
you.
feel like that. I didn't feel like
You
that.
didn't feel like that. How did you feel? But then you are an awkward person anyway.
Exactly, so
for you,
It would
And me,
be
is
awkward.
I know.
And let me say,
Okay,
let me rewind. So basically, this person was like my best friend from when I was younger. Like,
Okay.
like literally, we spoke about everything and anything. I was the person that was giving him advice about when he would come to all his girlfriends and be like, no, you don't do this, don't do that, like do this, like that. So it was me giving him girlfriend, like I was giving like good, like you know me, I like to advise people in their relationships. Because I
don't know. I literally, when my sister tells me, yeah, she's advising people on relationship. I'm like, huh? You? How? Really? There's nobody else in the world that would
comes
go
to
to
advice.
No, you'd be
People
surprised.
actually come to me for relationship.
But the thing is
give
about-
such good advice.
Do you?
No,
Because the thing
give
is like
advice to people that they don't take for themselves.
That's
like
true.
me, like me.
That's true. I guess.
Advice.
I guess so. That's true. But my thing is the way the way she is.
How am I?
Anyway, because
She's just not
Jimmy,
like unless you know her, you wouldn't know what I mean. But when you know her, you know what I mean.
and then you'll know why people come to me for relationship.
No,
because
you will know.
You know
why people shouldn't go to her for
But yeah,
relationship
people
advice.
do. So with this person, it was like
You were advising them about the girls,
all the
and
girls,
then
multiple
got
girls,
feelings.
multiple girls, and I was like, you know me, I can be like a bit, I'll be like, no. He'll be like, but why? And I'm like, no. He'll be like, you know me, I like to like, I was doing what's the word? I was doing Qualisa because I like to do Qualisa.
She does like the thing is like Qualisa, I don't think has an English word
That's what English
because show off is. I don't think.
Can I go to Jikinka?
Show that you like
that person.
and it's not even plain hard to get. Do you
It's
know what I mean?
not
Like,
hard to get. No, but with this one, I played hard to get.
yeah, but Qualisa,
I played hard to
literally
get.
that
Yeah.
word, that Hausa word that I do not
And
know
you
the
put in the
English
work as
for.
well, like you really put in the work.
Like if anybody out here knows the meaning, like the English word for Qualisa or my Hausa people, please let us know, because I've asked so many people what the English word for Qualisa is and they've not been able to tell me. So I believe there's no English word for Qualisa.
You know there's certain words like in Hausa, it has no definition in English.
That's what I'm saying. Like, unless you know what it is, you just know what it is. But it's not something that I can explain it in the house. But anyway, you were doing Qualisa and then what happened?
I don't know, and then it just happens, isn't it? But that's in the past now, you know, we've all moved on, you know, things, yeah.
So so I guess that what you guys are saying is the good thing about long distance relationships.
It taught me a lot about myself, and it taught me a lot. It taught because I was like I was young I was young, and obviously now I've matured, and it really helped me mature. It really helped me mature, and I learned a lot about myself as a person.
This girl was so funny when she was in that relationship. I remember would go we was in Ghana, and literally that summer, everything this girl was doing, she was calling to tell him. So in the morning she was like, okay, I'm just having breakfast, I'm just about to go have a shower.
She was doing a long distance relationship though.
No, but this was ridiculous. I'm having this, I'm about to take a medication, I'm about to drink water. Why does the person need to know something? Like, obviously I'm exaggerating, but literally that's what you did. Like Mufuse, you will vouch for me. You will vouch for me. She was with me. We got so annoyed at this girl because every time I want to do something, she's like, oh, I need to tell him. I was like,
but I feel like that's just.
But you're just keeping that something.
But you were doing it like a diary.
No, not necessarily because
you want to get the person updated.
The person will call you like, oh,
No, but the person hadn't called you. The person hadn't called you. You were calling them to tell
them. Every time I got in the taxi, like, I'm in a taxi now. I'm in a taxi now.
Yeah. literally, that was what was happening. And when I told you,
a lie.
that is not a lie.
It's obviously a lie.
She'll wake up in the morning, okay, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm about to do my hair, I'm about to shower, I'm about to take a piss, I'm about to take a poo.
Yeah,
That's how it was. That's how it was.
You're just exaggerating because
I'm not
like you said,
exaggerating.
you didn't have bae and I had bae, so maybe you was just feeling some type of way because I don't know in it.
Wow, you
I
really
didn't have a drink, but I'm sipping my drink.
You're really gonna do me like that on YouTube.
Well, you're the one who was saying I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you.
All right, cool.
But anyway,
I'm like,
that's by the way. That's by the way. But I feel like
my drink is empty, but I'm sipping.
We need more drink. I'm thirsty again.
I really learned a lot about myself, and it taught me a lot of patience. The thing I can say is, long distance relationships don't work when it's long distance forever. Distance has to end, and if you can't find a way for the distance to end, then the relationship ends because it's not something you can do. Like honestly speaking, it's not something you can do forever. Like so, you're in New Zealand. He's in New Zealand. You're in Germany. When we got married, the plan was okay, cool. We're gonna live in Germany together. Now we've been married. We've got a couple children, and you're telling me that you don't want to come to Germany no more. But that's not the agreement, bro. I've been out here grinding, trying to get you to Germany, telling me you don't want to come here. Is that, are you trying to tell me you don't want to marry? You don't want to be with me? Are you trying to tell me you don't want to
times as well,
marry me no more?
They don't have kids because of that situation.
Exactly.
They're just touching up on what Nane
Pia.
I think she's a Nama.
My name is Nane Pia, not
Remember what Nane Pia just said. I think it's true. You don't necessarily even have to have kids. Sometimes because they haven't agreed on where they're gonna come stay, that's kind of restricting them from having children.
Exactly.
Some people are gonna be like, okay, if you're not moving to New Zealand with me, then I'm not gonna have kids.
That's
I'm
me.
gonna raise them on my own.
I'm not raising them on because at the end of the day, I'm not a single parent. Why should I be by full single parent? So maybe I think what I was saying was
No, you when I said about not having kids, you said yeah, that's yours.
That's me. I will. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't remember where we was at, but let's start again. Me personally, I've always said like I can do long distance dating and long distance relationship, but even before I even commit to the long distance, I would have had to have seen you, met you, spent time with you, so that I can see how I feel about you in person before I can commit to any relationship. I cannot just talk to someone online or text or phone calls or whatever and enter into a relationship that way. I don't know how people do it. Some people, to them, it's fine. Like she was long distance in her guy before they met a week before they got married. I could never do that because for me, I wouldn't have even said I was in a relationship until I've met you. So my experiences of long distance relationship, which is I guess majority of my dating experience have been long distance. That's why I said I don't want a long distance marriage, because for me, I know the type of person I am. I'm not great at communicating if you're not near me. I'll just be living a separate life, you be living a separate life, because I'm not the person to be on the phone 24/7 talking all the time. I got things to do. I do not have time. I don't have time for that, to be on the phone for hours and hours. I don't have time, and you can't really
get to know somebody if you're not
on the phone to them. Do you get me? So I can do that, like the dating part, and that's so for me. A long distance would only work because I know it's a short term. Long distance for me could never be long term, because if I was ever to get in a long distance marriage, it wouldn't work, because I would be living my own life, the person would be living their own life, and how I'm a terrible communicator, it's gonna cause problems, it's gonna cause issues. But anyway, like both my long distance relationship was good. I wouldn't. Well, the first long distance relationship was with a dude in America, so that was perfect arrangement actually, because of the time difference. Because when I'd be going to work, in the morning, he'd be finishing work. So by the time, he'd be finishing work going home. So we'll talk up until I got to work and stuff like that. By the time I finished work and stuff, he is starting his day. So then we'll talk in the afternoon. But by the evening times, he's back at work. Do you know what I mean? So we didn't really spend too much time on the phone and stuff like that, but we'd seen each other in person. Someone I knew since I was younger. So like I was saying, the timing worked out perfectly. But anyway, where was I? So it's better now. So I was like, can you get off me? We're not about here to sleep. Get off me.
It's a lot better.
Yeah, now we're in the frame better. Sorry, camera died. I don't remember where I was saying that. I was saying like the timing worked for me. And to be fair, that was the first mature, serious relationship that I'd been in. So for me, yeah, that was a really good relationship. That taught me a lot about being a relationship and love in itself. But I don't really think that.
Was that your first long distance relationship?
Yeah, that's
Was that first love?
No.
My first relationship was my first love.
It wasn't my first love, but
Mine was.
it was a true love, but it wasn't my first love.
I don't know if it was a true love, but
it was
my first
mine
love.
was the long distance. My first long distance relationship, that was a true love, and to be fair, that's been the best growing relationship that I've been in so far.
I think it's down to him, not
Yeah, but
down to you, to be fair, because you're.
Wow.
But I tell you this all the time, though. But I tell you this.
Did you guys think she said that was down to him, not to me? Because
Yeah.
of what?
Because you know how you are.
What do you mean how I am?
Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't be offended.
How can I not be offended by that?
Guys, I hope you guys don't be unusual, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like literally, like she's just been doing me dirt.
No, like
this
what
whole
I'm saying
video.
is, right, you guys don't know my sister. What I'm saying is, like, the person she's talking about, the true love, her first mature relationship. The relationship was the way it was because of who he was, not who she was. Because you like I would listen. Okay, cool. So let me give you this story, right?
Okay.
Me and her were playing around. So we went to America. Me and her, like I don't know if I ever told you the story, right, B? Let me tell you why I say it's because of who he is. Me and her were, I think me and her were playing some sort of game.
No, we weren't playing. You pissed me off.
That's
what happened.
Wait. Let me tell the story.
Okay.
So we were in the car. He was driving us to our uncle's house, right? We were going to see our uncle because we went to New York. And then me and her were playing the game, and she took it to her. And then she
We weren't playing a game.
Can you
Take
keep
it
quiet? Can you keep quiet?
Because you're not saying what happened.
Can I tell the story? Can I tell the story?
Okay.
So
You're
me
not
and
saying
her-
what happened.
But can I tell the story?
Okay.
So me and her was going to visit our uncle, right? And then me and her, he drove us to go visit our
Who
uncle.
guys talking about?
I don't think
The
you know
person that drove or the uncle.
The uncle.
America. He's in New York.
My uncle, he's in America.
Right. And he drove us to go see our uncle, right? And then we're in the car, me and her were playing the game, and she took it to her. I don't know, she took it to her, she got pissed off at me, yeah?
Are you saying that? Do you actually know the reason why I got pissed off?
Because I'm
You don't remember?
you don't want to sit in the car or do it.
You don't remember?
You don't need to sit behind you or something like that because
No.
you thought I was going to do something
Guys,
to you.
No. Basically, what happened was, right?
So you won't even
No, okay, finish your story. Finish your story. Finish
So
your
she
story.
got all hissy. She got in a hissy fit about it, right? And then she was like, you know what? She don't want to sit in the car no more. She wants to walk. And for like, it was nighttime. It was dark. We're in a neighborhood you don't know. You don't know this country. You don't have Uber. You don't know anything. You don't know where you're going. My God, okay, I want to walk. I want to get in the car. I want to get in the car. So this guy, like, God rest his soul. I like education. Like, God rest his soul. Such a wonderful person, right? He decided to now drive slowly behind her because she didn't make she pissed her. I was like, listen, she wants to walk. Let's go home. He was like, no, we can't leave her. No, why can't we leave her? The girl wants to walk. She don't want to get in the car. She wants to walk. Let us go. You see me? I don't have time for nonsense. I don't have time for rubbish. When you start doing rubbish behavior, me, I'll leave you because I don't have time for rubbish. This guy was like, no, she'll get in the car. Like, this guy went above and beyond, out of his way to now find a way to talk her down, now encourage her to now enter the car. Like, I'm like, but why are you going through all this stress for someone to enter
Because
your
he
car?
loved me. That's
When
why.
she wants to walk, she wants to do exercise. Let her exercise now.
No, my thing is, right, people that know us knows that Wade, like, can be annoying. She can really be annoying. And anyway, my thing, like, she pissed me off. And honestly speaking, she pissed me off. And I think what it was he sided with her over me. I think that was why I wasn't even
Because
more
I
annoyed.
was in the right.
No, he only sided with you. He only sided with you because you're the sibling and he wanted you to, you know, like him. That's why he sided with you. But privately, he sided with me. But I feel like he should have sided with me publicly.
But you was
also.
in the wrong.
It doesn't matter.
But the
It
good
doesn't
thing
matter.
about him, right, he
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
care. He will always be on the side of right. And
No,
because he was
that
on
is
my
true.
side,
That
he
is
was
true,
on the
but
side of right.
that-
He wasn't biased. He was not be dating you, but he was on my side. I was right.
No. what happened was he didn't side with you because you was right. He sided with you because he didn't want you to think that he was siding with me because he's dating me.
Nah, that's
why he sided. He sided with you because he didn't want you to think that he sided with you because he was dating me. But anyway,
if that's what makes you sleep at night, if that was what makes you
he was an amazing person,
fantastic person.
So like,
honestly,
best relationship I've been in to date.
I mean,
but yeah, that relationship was a good one, and the reason why that was one, yes, partly because of him, but also because of me, because obviously, like my previous relationship, that was, I would say, the adult relationship that I was in. Yeah, that's the adult relationship that I was in. Sorry, guys, for the background noise. Somebody decided to bring her kids while we're filming the mukbang. I don't know how she thought that was going to work, but there we go. So let's wait for them to finish talking. And I don't even remember what I was saying, but basically, I think for me, I could do, like for me, long distance, like I said, I can only do it for a short time. And me, like for one thing, whenever I talk to anybody, whenever I'm talking to anybody, you talk about, dating, like the first one I tell you, me, I'm not relocating from London, innit? I mean, when obviously I was dating one in America, I didn't mind going to America because, at the time I wanted to go to America. But now, how to the now, you guys can keep Trump.
Nobody wants your government, please. Nobody wants that man. That man is...
Yeah, but to be fair, like, I feel like I would... Okay, like, for me, long distance and dating someone in a Western country compared to dating someone in Africa is two completely different things.
Yeah, it is.
Because when I'm dating someone in Africa, I'm the one in the better position. So when we're dating, we're looking that I will move you over so you can come and join me in the Western world and we make a better future for ourselves. That's the goal. I'm not dating you so that I can relocate to Ghana. Like, Ghana is popping at the moment, don't get it wrong, and I love my country, but I just don't see myself staying there long term right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can go there, maybe for a few months here and there. I go there holidays. I can go there a few times a year, even if I wanted, but I could never stay there. And for me, if I get married and we're not living together, then it's not a marriage. For me, that's how I see it. Because my thing, like I said, I don't have the best communication skills. And the fact that you're not there now, you're not close to me, I'll probably, like, out of sight, out of mind. That's how I am. So when you're out of sight, you're getting close to out of mind. And once that happens, what's the point of being in a relationship? We're just saying we're in a relationship, we're not really in a relationship. And for me, a marriage is people living their life together. And if you're in different countries, especially like Ghana and London, it's like you're living two separate worlds. You're living two separate lives. Whereas if you're dating someone in another Western world, let's say I was dating someone in America or Europe, for instance, that one is a little bit easier because when you see, like, the person will know how it is to be in a Western world. You guys go through similar struggles. You don't now have to explain, oh, there was protest, there was a riot. Do you know what I mean? Black Lives Matter. The person will just get it. You don't have to say, oh, someone was racist to me. Like, the person will understand. But when someone that's living in Africa, a lot of them don't even know what racism means. They don't know what racism is. Because
they think they even if they do white superiority, that white savior complex, where they think the white man's never wrong.
Exactly. So what did you do to get the white person to do something wrong to you? But anyway, that's a topic for another day, because with our African parents and grandparents, that white superiority is a problem. It's very the white savior complex is a problematic issue. But yeah, like I said, that's a story for another day. The white savior complex that our African parents and grandparents have.
Not just African parents, some young people in Africa have that complex as well. Because I remember when I was in Tamale, I went to Tamale like 3 years ago, and there was with a couple of white people getting the train, and there was like, oh yeah, you're my he was like to the white people, you're my master, you're my master. We looked at him, yeah, we just looked at him like, are you being serious? Like, what the hell? You're my master.
But that's all that I think that all comes from the time when, like, obviously, like, colonization and everything, when white people came to tell,
they still think white people are fantastic.
To tell people that, we're good, we know what's right for you, and then everything. So people
we're here to save you.
Yeah, exactly. So
can you take me back with you? Thinking
people still think that, and obviously because like listen, when you explain to someone that's lived in Africa their whole life that abroad isn't the best, like, it's not what you see it to be. Just because you live in abroad doesn't mean that you're raking in money at all. But
That's
people in
another
Africa,
topic that
like we can get into that, but like literally people in Africa think that when you're here you don't have issues, you don't have problems.
Well,
You're just living
outside.
Yeah, like I just go outside and picking up, you know, bills on the floor. I just go outside and I'm picking up. It doesn't work like that. We have issues, and life out here is
so
more
much more
stressful and
expensive.
harder than being in Ghana and like being back home. And if you're back home and you've got a good education, you can get a good job. You can actually live a much better life than someone who's abroad. But obviously, because this is what I'm used to, that's why I'm like, I don't see myself moving to Ghana right now for the long term, just because I don't. Well, you guys go. I'll be here. I'll come and visit you guys often, but I'm not moving to Ghana right now.
So I've really been thinking about going to Ghana for the past few.
No, but like Ghana is booming right now. So you know,
That's
if
the
you've got
boom star.
business, you know you're an entrepreneur, mate. This is the time.
Yeah,
This is the
follow my
time.
business page.
What's your business page?
Momo Lashes.